My name is Suzanne Marchetti, and I'm a groomer, and today I'm going to show you how to use Yves Saint Bernard's Reconstruction Kit. We have a little dog named Chloe, and she's been recovering from a bacterial and fungal infection that was pretty severe, and she's now over that. And we're going to go ahead and switch her over to the reconstruction program, so that way now she can start to grow some really healthy hair, and we're going to make her skin super soft. Right now she's really dry and brittle and just overall depleted. So come along with us as we go through this therapy process, and I hope that you find it helpful with your clients' dogs that are suffering from poor coat and poor skin. Okay, so our first step for Chloe today is going to be our extreme peel from the Mineral Red line. Normally I probably wouldn't use this, but Chloe is so crusty and flaky that I really want to give our product a chance to really penetrate her. So in order to do that, I really need to get all the dead and dying cells off of her so that the product can reach her at the degree it needs to. So we're going to go ahead and give her an extreme peel today, exfoliate her skin, and make it all nice and soft and supple, so that way when we get ready to do our reconstruction kit, she's ready to go. Okay, so we're going to start applying our peel here. We're just going to make sure we get it all over, dispersed, so their skin can start to shed all those dead and dying cells. This is going to sit on her for about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how quickly she starts to get rid of the scaling, but you don't need to do it any longer than 10. Smells amazing. It's got crushed coconut in it. So just like your facial cleansers that have the either the shell or the pit that's crushed in it, it's very mild and very soft and exfoliating, not too harsh. It smells amazing, and it's so good for their skin. It's so nourishing. And this poor little girl really needs all the help she can get. And don't forget the tail. So we've finished putting Chloe's peel on, and now we're going to let her sit in it, and we're going to wrap her in a warm towel and let her body's warmth go to work and help her penetrate it for about 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to put about 2 ounces of water with probably, I'm going to say for that little dog, I'm going to put about a teaspoon of shampoo. I can always make more if I need it. Some dogs will require more shampoo. It can be a short-haired doxy, and they might take more shampoo. But this particular dog, I'm going to start with this amount of shampoo. I'd rather mix too little than too much. Okay, so I'm going to start to mix up her gel while she's soaking. I'm going to mix up her reconstruction kit. And what I'm doing now is phase 1. I'm putting enough in here for her to, for her size dog in particular. In the instruction chart, it tells you exactly how much for each size dog to use. So now this is phase 2, and we're going to do 1, 2 squirts of the phase 2. And then this is phase 3. Phase 3 we're going to put 10 drops of phase 3 in for a small dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about right. And then because her skin is so dry and so parched, we're going to use the sweet orange essential oil in this mixture. If her skin was good and her coat was not so good, I would probably use the rosemary. But I'm going to use the sweet orange oil, and in this case it's calling for 3 drops of orange oil. Okay. So then you're going to go ahead and take your mixture. You're going to just get it all whipped up in there, all nice and mixed together. This is super rich, full of B vitamins, essential oils, everything good and healthy for the skin. Softening properties. When she's done with this, she's going to be as soft as you can't even imagine, like a brand new baby. Now see, it's really easy to mix together. You just want to make sure you get a good blend of all your oils and your panthenol and your gels. That way you get a good distribution of product on her. Okay, so she's going to be ready for her treatment, and we'll get started. Okay, we're going to start rinsing her now from her exfoliation. You want to make sure that you get all the little coconut granules rinsed off of her. All that dead skin is just kind of coming off. Her ears already feel softer, and we're just in the exfoliation process. Getting that dead skin off sometimes is worth a lot. This old dead skin is coming off. You see that? It feels so much better. This is going to set her up for her shampoo so that skin can receive the shampoo. It doesn't have to go through all that really crusty, harsh, dead skin layer. Okay, so we've got our shampoo all mixed up and ready to go. We used a teaspoon of the Mineral Red Derma Complex and just about, I want to say, 2 ounces of water. So it doesn't take very much at all of this product. It's super nourishing. I'm just gonna apply it like so. Get it on. Start around her sebaceous areas. Get it underbelly, armpits, her pads. Feet. Don't forget the feet. The feet are extremely important. These guys use their feet a lot, and they don't have shoes on, so we got to make sure we take care of their pads and the skin between them. You need really healthy skin in order to have really healthy pads, be able to withstand temperature changes, be able to walk all day long on rough surfaces. Get her belly. Don't forget the tail area. So you get it covered really good. You can see how much shampoo I have, and the dog is almost totally covered. And I use a teaspoon of shampoo again. That's all. 2 ounces of water. That's what I love about this product, is a little goes a very long way. You'd be so surprised. Her skin is drinking this in. You can still see that all this dead skin, old skin, it's coming off of her, which is what we want. Her ears are like so much softer than they were. Okay, now we're going to let her soak. Okay, now we're going to rinse Chloe from her shampoo process. It's been sitting about 5 minutes. Lots of dead and dying skin cells coming off. I don't know if you can see it, but she's got a lot of skin coming off here. It's ready. Once we get that last phase on there, it's going to really help her release all this dead skin. This poor little dog is so dry. So make sure you always get their feet, the final rinse, because everything runs down with the armpits and their feet. The groin area. You don't want to cause them any kind of irritation. Chloe's such a good little model. Such a good girl. Yeah. Alright. Now, on to our next step. Okay, now I'm applying our reconstruction ingredients we talked about earlier in the mixing process. This is going to regenerate new skin cells, and it's also going to help her grow some hair. Lots of B vitamins and strengthening properties, lots of oils. Smells amazing. This goes on pretty quickly. You don't need a whole lot of product. Instruction manual gives you the exact amount of product that you need per size of dog and per coat. This particular reconstruction kit is very well known in the competitive grooming world as well as the dog show world, because we all know that we need beautiful coats in order to be able to compete at a really top level. And some of the top show dogs in the country use our products, as well as you know, the top groomers, because who doesn't want their pet to be treated just like a show dog. And this is going to sit on her 5 to 10 minutes, probably today, because this is her kind of transitional therapy from her original diagnosis. Now we're just we got rid of the infection. We're gonna grow some coat and get some healthy skin and hydrate her. So I'm gonna let her sit probably 10 minutes today, wrapped up in a towel, and keep her warm, and let her body, you know, soak in all this nourishing product, because she sure could use it. I love the way that stuff smells. Okay, so she sat in this for 10 minutes. This is a reconstruction, the final phase. She feels amazing. Super soft and silky. Hardly anything to wash off. She's soaked almost all of it in. Don't forget that short-coated breeds need lots of oils. It doesn't matter whether they're having skin issues or not. You need 30% more oil than any other type of dog. And that's all short-coated breeds. Okay, just about done. We're going to finish rinsing, and then we're going to get her dried off, and then we're going to oil her up again so she's good to go for when she goes home. And I'm going to advise the owner that she needs to keep this dog oiled daily. Probably end up sending home a combination of products for her to use so we can keep this little girl going forward in her growing coat, healing her skin up. We want to keep her going in a forward motion here because we're making some really positive progress. It's going to be really essential to keep her hydrated. Can you see the water beating up on her nose now? She's nice and hydrated. It was just soaking in before. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Okay, Mama. Look at this. Oh my goodness, you feel so good, baby. We will do this treatment again in 7 to 10 days for another probably 2 treatments. So with a total of 3 treatments, this reconstruction kit, Mineral Red Reconstruction Kit, actually usually in 3 treatments can restore a coat or get it, you know, on its way to being completely restored in a relatively short time. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of oil her skin up and protect it and get her hydrated, and then I'm going to put an oil for UV protection and kind of a barrier so that we keep all that moisture in. That you can see that, like, she's still got some flaking here, but this is all loose and coming off. So I'm really impressed with this. Big chunks of flakes are completely and totally gone, and gosh, she feels so good. I can only imagine if her skin feels that good that she has to feel a whole lot better than she did when she came in. So what I do is I just kind of putting my oils on my hand, and then I'm distributing on the dog. I'm starting with the sebaceous glands first. These are the most sensitive areas. And it's just drinking it in. Her little ears are so depleted. Okay, just massaging it in real gently. You can see, like, it's already just that skin is just coming off, you know. And then I'm going to go to her neck and just distribute it all down her neck. Let her skin drink it in. A little face, a little nose. Get all of her sebaceous glands, her pads, her armpits. When we first started with Chloe, she was completely covered with sores all over her body, and you know, just completely depleted and dry skin. She was rescued. But that doesn't mean that she can't be healthy again, right? Her overall color has even changed. I would expect this to probably soak in the next 20 to 30 minutes. What I'll do is I'll put her in a suite here and let her relax and soak all that in a nice warm towel. And then before she goes home today, I'm going to oil her down with our argan oil. I made a little mixture of some K101, some of our anti-itch lotion, and some ginkgo and olive oil, ozonated olive oil, to help her skin just continue in the direction it's going, to help her grow some hair, to help keep away all the bad things like the bacteria that wants to get on her skin, because she is, she's a little compromised right now. But if she keeps going in this direction, she's going to have a beautiful coat in no time. Hey, Chloe's all nice and hydrated. She's not oily by any means. She's completely soaked the oils in. I just put on her 10 minutes ago. She's going to continue to shed this skin right here that you see for a few more days. I would expect the next treatment to get rid of all of it, but she's got new coat growth coming in even before the treatment, but I would expect to see quite a bit more coat growth in the next 10 days, just from all the minerals and things that we put on her today. And especially for Mommy keeps her oiled at home, keeps her skin hydrated, healthy. But she's a totally different color. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but she's got a shiny coat now. She had a depleted, dry, and almost a gray look to her. But she's still got some flaking going on, but I'm okay with that because I feel like that just means that the skin's recycling itself. It's getting rid of the dead stuff, and so it can make new, good, healthy skin cells. So now we're going to put some of our Black Passion 03 oil on her, and that's argan oil, and it takes very little, but as you can see, very, very little. It's like a drop, maybe a drop and a half. And I'm going to rub it into my hands, and then I'm going to start with her ears. And she will use this. This oil is so great because not only does it protect her from the UV rays, but it also keeps all that great oil into her coat that we put in earlier. It's like a barrier. She is so dry, she's soaking this up. So you use this argan oil on all your short coated breeds as well as your medium and your long coat, as it keeps the UV off their skin, and especially when their skin's compromised. It's really great for their nails too. I love this argan oil after I'm done grooming a dog. You can shine up their nails with it and they look like $1,000,000. Okay, so there you have it. Thanks for joining us today.